At breaking news in Suffolk County, a child shot during a police standoff with a murder suspect.
CBS 2's Elijah Westbrook is live in the scene in the community of Ridge. And Elijah, you've been reporting that the suspect is dead. And we understand you also just spoke with the child's father.
We did, Natalie and Cindy. Good morning to the both of you. And before we get to that, I just want to mention that we were able to move closer to the home where all of this went down. Right here behind me is the residence where detectives were called to an investigation about a homicide that happened in Central Islip back in June. As you mentioned, we just spoke to the father of that 3-year-old girl who was shot. He tells us his daughter was taken to a hospital in Queens. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
I was just feeding my kids, putting my daughter through a ritual, her nightly bath. We heard what sounded like fireworks. I turned around and I see my daughter bleeding from what looked like her chest, but I guess it was an abdomen, come to find out. And I have a neighbor that had a gentleman in there that was hiding out from the police, I guess, and he decided to take some shots at the cops. Thank goodness nothing hit them, but unfortunately it came through my living room wall and struck my daughter.
Absolutely heartbreaking. Now, here's what we know about this whole investigation here. Police are telling us detectives went to a home to investigate a murder that occurred in Central Islip back in June. Now, while interviewing a friend of the suspect who lived at the home, detectives learned that the suspect was inside. Detectives directed the friend as well as children who were also in the house out. That's when police say the suspect, 38-year-old Gary Jones, appeared from a room armed with a handgun and fired numerous shots at detectives. Now, one of those shots the suspect fired, again, went through that 3-year-old girl in her shoulder. And right now, we're learning that she is in stable condition at the hospital. Again, you're looking right now at the home where all of this went down. You could see the door is damaged as a result of everything that had transpired. Of course, we are continuing to stay here on the scene and bring you the very latest because this is a fluid situation and one that has seemingly been changing every half hour. But again, we're live right now in Ridge, Long Island. Elijah Westbrook, CBS 2 News.
Elijah, thank you, and we will be staying on this.